Hello everyone, I am Kirby from dorkFish Labs and I welcome you to another World of Warships video as I grind my way through the Japanese Tier 6 cruiser, Aoba. Now I do hope the RN Jesus is with us today as well as the matchmaking gods, because the matches as of the last 2 days have been absolutely horrid. And in this game, you're either going to be lucky or completely boned. I've noticed I've had a lot of matches as of late without carriers on our team, just running with 4 or 5 battleships, mostly cruisers and maybe 1 or 2 destroyers, whereas the other team was fielding 2 carriers. So it's been rough. Matchmaking is either with you or absolutely against you. And that really kind of brings to light just how disadvantaged you are, which is historically accurate if you don't have a carrier on your fleet during the match. Cleveland's still giving me problems. It's a back and forth battle, and it looks like in this match it's pretty even. They have 1 more battleship than we do, and they have a Cleveland on their side, but looks like they out-tier us as well. But we do have wow, well, we have me. So it's going to be a pretty rough match from the look of it. I was hoping that it would be a bit more fair, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh. Hello, buddy. Please don't run into me. So from the looks of it,
autopilot mode enabled.
A very wide open map. A lot of island defense to use for cover along the south side, or the southeastern side, whereas looks like towards the western side it's pretty open. And from the looks of it, our team is heading towards the eastern flank, full Monty. 1 cruiser joining me. Our carrier is heading eastern or south. 1 battleship heading towards the western flank. So I'm going to go towards him and kind of screen between the sectors of F3 and I4, just this whole cubic area here, just in case one of their destroyers decides to squeeze through. First contacts of mermaids, while also trying to give cover to this battleship over here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that or enunciate that. If any of you guys know how to enunciate it, please type out the phonetic saying in the comments. Yeah, it looks like a good portion of their team is heading towards the western side. I figured they would, and Mermaids over here is coming into range. Yep.
Autopilot mode disabled.
First shots, and there's the first sign of torpedo bombers. That's exactly what I was looking for. Launching anti-aircraft. Direct hits on that Mermanx. Looks like he's going straight for our battleship.
Torpedo.
Great work. Get behind our battleship.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
So it looks like we're getting a good portion of their fleet heading in our direction, and it looks like a couple of our ships decided to do an about face and are heading towards the western flank as well. Throw out some torpedoes towards that direction. going to double back around since I'm getting off of myself in that carrier. Oop, wrong button. And it looks like that battleship, not carrier, I apologize. That battleship is trying to run away from all the fire. Bringing guns around. Back on this mermaid's. Close. Come on. Ah, he's going to dodge that torpedo.
Torpedo.
That's not good. What is that? Okay, those are out of range. I need to take out this destroyer. If you're in a cruiser, you always have the option of taking out a cruiser or a destroyer. Taking out a destroyer is the best option. They can do too much havoc if left unchecked, and plus they're so weak to your guns. You'd be stupid not to. Ugh. 6 ships. So thankful that this island is over here. That battleship looks like he's probably going to be going down soon. There's nothing I can do about that. I figured he probably would have, considering he was pretty much off by himself on the western side. It's a good hit on that destroyer. And off some random torpedoes. The island's blocking our way, so let's put some shots on this Cleveland here. Good shots. Uh-oh. Turn. You do not want to give your broadside to a bunch of ships like that. That Cleveland is putting a lot of firepower downrange.
Problem solved, sir.
Lost track of that destroyer, but it looks like they've lost 2 destroyers, so maybe they took them out already. Switching back to the mermanx. Good hit, set him on fire. He's going to go down. Unless he repairs. Yep. Teammates finished him off. Switching to the Phoenix. That Cleveland's fast. That Miyogi is very slow. Both those Miyogis are very slow, so I'm not worried too much about them. The Cleveland is the only thing I'm concerned about, but I have an island between he and myself, so right now we just need to pick off as many ships as we can that are in the center area here. But there's an island in my way, so I'll just switch targets to this Miyogi that's coming in. Come on, torpedoes, 4 seconds. As fast as he's going, hopefully he will get in range of those torpedoes by the time they reach him. And it's time to go into full evade mode. Some shots coming in. Just slight course adjustments is really all you need to do when running away. Oh, maybe on that one. It's a lot of rounds. Yeah, attacked me. And now we're taking fire from the north as well. At Arkansas.
Problem solved, sir.
Ah, those guys are fast. close. At this point, the only thing we can do is try and keep them off of our base, keep them off our cap.
Confirmed penetration.
You're gonna go down, little destroyer guy. Go ahead and turn. Oh, come on. Rounds are coming in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop, 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 stop.
Problem solved, sir.
Ah! Yes!
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Horrible Citadel hit that landed on me from, it looks like, the Cleveland. But that is a-okay. I took out the destroyer at the last volley, so yay! Luckily we have 3 ships that are still trying to hold their own and defend our cap circle, while 2 of our teammates, or 3 of our teammates actually, up towards the northern side are capping their point. And it looks like they're pretty much uncontested because those are the last 4 ships that they have trying to take our point. So this looks like we're actually going to squeeze out a win. Yay! And there we go. We win! Not bad for our first match. Oh, we killed by the Miyogi! Not the Cleveland, my mistake. But looks like we got a nice award. It's just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound, that's all. So yeah, won our first match of the day. Let's go ahead and jump right into another one. That one actually went pretty good. Pretty good. There's not too much you can do really when you're essentially taking on larger numbers. We handled ourselves pretty well. We're able to dodge a lot of the fire that was incoming and offer enough of a distraction between those heavy guns that they had. The destroyer surprised the heck out of me. I didn't think that he was still on that side of the map. I thought he would be over towards our carrier trying to take him out. And let's see, in this match here, it looks like we're a lot more even. Carriers on each team, 4 battleships each. Pretty even in their tiers. We do out-tier them a little bit, it looks like. Cruiser-wise, pretty even. They out-tier us in the cruisers, but it's probably just going to come down to who has a better aim. Oh, they have more cruisers as well. Oh, I feel sorry for our destroyers. We'll see how good they are. We'll see how good they are. See if they can handle all the firepower this cruiser will be laying on them. Oh, in this map, we're split up. Let's see. Let's stop our ship here real quick. Alright, so we've been spawned with our carrier. Our other team is down towards Bravo point, or Bravo cap point. Let's head down a bit towards Charlie.
Autopilot mode enabled.
It's like aggressive. The fleet that spawned up here is heading towards Alpha. And the only reason we're heading down towards Charlie is 1, to give a little bit of scouting work, and 2, to kind of screen for our carrier. since we have 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and 1 battleship, we should really have the 1 or 2 cruisers escorting the battleship while the destroyers move in to try and get towards their carrier wherever he may be. Now, I'm going to say he's probably up at Alpha. I have a feeling that their carrier spawned at Alpha.
Autopilot mode disabled.
So actually, no, not Alpha. You probably spawned at Charlie. You probably spawned at Charlie. So we're gonna head down to Charlie. Hopefully we can intercept his torpedo bombers. It's a 50-50 chance, right? Let's see, 3 cruisers moving on Alpha Point. Nope, there's the enemy plane up there. So yeah, we need to swing around and go back towards our carrier. Because if you really... Now, the enemy carrier may have sent torpedo bombers towards Bravo Point. Maybe. Ah, it's a tough call. Because I don't see any of their ships heading down towards Charlie. So that may give us the point advantage. Yeah, we'll head towards Charlie, then swing back up towards our carrier. We have a cruiser back there anyway, so... Oh, may not be the smartest idea though, that's for sure. Aoba versus 2 New Yorks. No, that is a horrible matchup.
Mode disabled.
And Omaha. I'll fight. I'll fight a battleship 1-on-1. I won't take on 2 of them though. Oh, hello. Apparently I was right. It was down here, fucking Charlie. So we're taking Charlie. The only thing that can probably get here quickly is the destroyer. It's full stop, hide behind the island. Oh, don't worry, we're not hitting it. Not going to fire anything. It doesn't see us yet. So as long as we are out of contact, we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and back up a little bit though. This is because it's just me down here. I'm so scared. Holy crap. So 1 Omaha, 1 New York, and that New York is coming for this cap point. Stop the reverse. Alright, let's get some shots. He's not looking at us. But now we are on the radar.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Just need to use island as cover as best we possibly can.
Autopilot mode disabled.
And draw them in close. If we can draw them in close, get these torpedoes on them. Full reverse, full reverse. So he's turning. And it looks like we have a cruiser heading down to support us. Cleveland, no less. So what is our lovely battleship doing here? He knows I'm here. He has to. These arc. No, they won't. Damn. He is getting closer, though. He is getting closer. And it's an even game so far. Both carriers still up. 3 battleships there, too. But not for long. Alright, so Cleveland not coming to support me. Yay. It looks like he's going after the Omaha. And I'm sure this guy's guns are facing me right now. Yep, yes they are. Maybe a very bad idea. Maybe. Okay, he's blown his load. Slowly stuck in there against that island. Let loose, even though his guns are opening up on me. Good, come on, contact. Yes!
Battleship destroyed.
All right. Charlie successfully defended.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Problem solved, sir.
Oops. Come on, autopilot. Now, let us loop around and let's go find that carrier of theirs. I'm so happy about that. Oh, now, I know some of you guys are trying to say, oh, that battleship was stupid. Why would he go in there? Yeah, that was probably not the brightest ideas. But, again, a battleship against a cruiser, I can't really fault him for making that decision. If he would have landed a Citadel hit on me with those guns of his, I would have been toast in one volley. And you saw how his secondary armament just ripped into me. I'm already at half health, or near half health. So, I mean, it was a good matchup. Of course, I did have the advantage and manipulated the terrain around Charlie to my advantage. So now the carrier or our carrier has his aircraft. It looks like it's probably going to come to support me as I hunt for their carrier. Last I saw, he was down towards I-9, J8 area. So hopefully he's still lingering around there. Yep, there we go. Contact. 13 kilometers out. Don't even think he's really moving. For all I know, he may be AFK. Whoops, caps lock.
Enemy aircraft carrier sunk.
Oh, hit him with a Citadel hit on that last shot, that last volley. So yeah, that was another victory. I think we should, what do you think? One more? I think one more. I think we should give it one more match. Push our luck, see if the matchmaking gods are still on our side, if RNGs is still working for us. Because that was a fun match. It may not have had as much action as the previous one with me trying to dodge volleys, but the tactical thrill of the tactical gameplay of just waiting for that battleship to come into the cove and then coming out and launching a torpedo volley was fun. It was just absolutely a blast. I love moments like that. Let's see, another pretty, looks like a pretty even match, much like the last one. We do have a Langley, and Langleys are not the best of carriers in the game. up against against their
Battle
Zuho.
starts.
We do have a Fuso. Fusos are amazing. So 3 battleships against their 4 battleships. 2 Aobas, Cleveland against their Clevelands. The Omaha and the Mermanx, if we get, and the Phoenix, right, matter. If I get some lucky AP shots on which will give us Citadel hits, then they're toast.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Our carriers on the western side. Looks like 2 of our battleships on the eastern. Destroyers spawn towards the eastern side, and looks like cruisers are just, I guess, trying to figure out where they're going to go. We're going to head towards Delta a little bit, which offers us a little bit of protection as far as this small chain of islands here towards Delta, so we can hopefully protect ourselves from being one-shotted if we use those islands as a screen. The enemy team more than likely is going to send a majority of their forces towards Delta, just because of the way on this map the teams spawn. Normally, on the right-hand side of your spawn is where the majority of your forces are going to be, and then the left-hand side of your spawn, the fewer forces you have. So for the enemy team, most of their forces are going to be, or most of their ships are going to be heading towards Delta. A few head towards Alpha. I don't know why our team is...
The enemy team is taking the lead.
Just 2 destroyers. But anyway, like I said, our carriers on the western side, their enemy carrier has sent his torpedo bombers out. I wish I could go shoot them down. I love shooting down airplanes, but c'est la vie. Maybe later on in the match.
Autopilot mode
Oh, and
disabled.
we have a destroyer on our side over at Delta as well. So if he wanted to, if he was an awesome buddy, Mr. Odd Eyes, he'd be laying down some smoke whenever you hate contact. So let's see who we're going to end up facing over here. I already see enemy smoke from an enemy destroyer. So he's covering their advance. And we've already been detected, but it's hard to see what forces we're going up against with that cloud cover there. So we've taken Delta.
Our team is
First
taking the
shots incoming. They're probably going to hit us. Yep. Oh, nasty hit too from that New Mexico. Hide behind this island here. Cleveland is out of range. Wyoming, so we're facing heavy hitters on this side. New Mexico, Wyoming, Cleveland. Yep, a majority of their forces, if you saw on the mini-map, are leaving Charlie and heading towards this western side. Whereas we do not have that many forces here. This is going to be a very bad match for us. Or for me, I should say. Have to think here. It is probably going to come down to if the destroyer decides to pop smoke when he goes out. If he pops smoke, then we'll have a little bit of a tactical advantage, and I can put fire on these battleships, both figuratively and literally. Mexico, Cleveland, and the Omaha. I'm more worried about the Cleveland than I am the battleships.
Torpedoes to starboard!
Oh, hello. Not good, not good, not good. Whew. Alright, so we have New Mexico in sight. Our destroyer did not pop smoke. But he is shooting at our friendly battleship. We made some contact, some hits. And there is the Omaha. Oh, I wish I was shooting AP at him. Okay. Alright, we put hits out. Let's go ahead and double around. Yep, there's the shots from the New Mexico heading towards us. Good call, good call. And Cleveland and Wyoming. Again, nothing but open sea out here. If I go out there, I'm a dead man. Or I should say my crew is dead. So we set our guns on auto rotate. And they rotated to our port side, taking a lot of fire from. Our battleship is headed out there. I'll let him mess with the other battleship. Meanwhile, we are going to try and put fire on these cruisers. Let's see, he's going kind of slow. Going to arc over. Yes, it is. Come on, get some hits on that Wyoming. Good hits. Quarter impulse or quarter speed. Oh no. We made a mistake. We made a mistake. Enemy fighter torpedo bombers heading towards our battleship. We have to turn around. Hopefully we can get there. That New York's gonna go down. They're in range. Come on, AA guns. Come on. Don't let them take them out. Come on, AA guns.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are
Oh,
on
he
normal
threaded the
alert.
needle. Yes. Way to go. Who's this stuck? Phoenix. Shots of opportunity, guys. Shots of opportunity. I realize that he's stuck. We're gonna come out, unload some torpedoes. I shoot torpedoes in your general direction, sir. Let's loop back around. See, a majority of our forces have come towards this western side now. Let's thread between the Fuso and the New York here. Switching our guns to the port side again. Oh, maybe not. Too wide of a turn. Oh, and their carriers back there too. Phoenix is down. Yeah, if you do not run or crash into anything that is going to slow you down and leave you in a stop. If you are not moving in this game, you are dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Good hits on that Wyoming. Now, their ships, their airplanes should be reloading or just about done reloading, and he's probably going to send them out again. And our battleships are essentially by themselves over here on their to the port side, the western side. So they're going to maneuver in here, get a bit closer towards the action, and loop around to get in front of them to screen our battleships from enemy aircraft. Oh, there they are.
Our victory is in sight.
No, not my twin. Oh! Torpedoes took that Miyogi out. Or that wasn't a Miyogi, that was a Fuso, I believe. Let's get shot lookouts on this New Mexico.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Oh.
Torpedoes to port.
Oh, that could have been close.
Torpedoes, astern.
Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they did take our cap point of Bravo. There was a cruiser from the looks of it on the map back that way. And our team is mopping up the floor essentially with whatever is over there. We have a destroyer taking out their carrier, the Clemson and the Zeho. And our battleships are going to wreck that New Mexico over by his lonesome. But this Cleveland here, who thinks he's pretty sly. Oh, well. It was a good match nonetheless. Another victory. So 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe, yes. I am surprised. Apparently, matchmaking gods are on our side. Everyone catches a lucky break. Sometime. I thank you folks so much for watching this video, and if you liked what you saw, if you liked what you heard, please do subscribe and check out the other members of the dorkFish Labs crew. We host a podcast and try and release it about every Sunday, and Shadow has a channel, Zero has a channel, and Venom has a channel. Venom, in fact, loves playing GTA, so check out his videos and check out Zero's review of Batman Arkham. I again thank you guys so much for watching, and this is Kirby signing out.